Is your current situation the way you want it to be or where you want it to be? If not, then I have a useful tool that I want to share with you about how you can incrementally and automatically make it improve towards where you want to go. So, hey, I'm the Tortoise Sage, and this is my channel. So, this tool that I'm talking about is reframing. I don't know if you've ever heard about it, but it's something that's one of the less common tools that people use in order to uh, achieve something or in order to change something. And the way reframing works is that you could be in a situation and it could be something, for example, it could be a situation where you you don't have any food to eat and you're just about starving and going hungry. So instead of saying, "Oh, I'm so hungry and I don't have any money to buy food," you could just say, "I'm fasting." Reframing the whole situation to a more positive note. Say that, "Oh, I'm fasting so I can lose weight." And that would be a much more positive way of looking at and viewing the situation, and it can make all the difference. So reframing is something that we can use for success as well. And for they always say that life is a movie. I know my life is such a movie. So I want to know down in the comments below, tell me what the title of your movie is, and um if it's something that you've considered as a negative title, try and think about ways that you can change it into a positive title. It's an easy task, this is not school, but it's not going to require much writing down or effort on your part. Just a little thought of something that you would like it to be. So, for example, if you would like to be a successful coder and have a job in coding, you could say the successful coder's journey, or that could be the title of your movie, for example. And that can literally change the way you think about your entire life and the entire set of steps that you're taking to move forward. So reframing is something that can be very powerful if we use it in the right way. Because every day I believe that we're reframing or framing the situations and circumstances that we might see or be in. It's something automatic because you see, for example, if you see a curtain and it has a color, you're gonna automatically call it by the color rather than just a curtain, because you're describing the way that thing is. So instead of say I have a red curtain right in front of me, I'm calling it a red curtain because that's what it looks like. What it could be a wind stopper, instead of a red curtain. So it's something that we do. Framing is something we do without even thinking about it, because we're just describing the way something looks, and rather than describing it on a positive note, most of us tend to describe it on on the level that of on the level of our thinking. So it's very it's a very interesting technique, and it's not something that you'll need to do every day. I don't suggest that. I wouldn't. I would just say for certain situations that you would like to improve over time, or change the way you see a situation in the current moment, then you know reframing is something that you could use, and it literally helps you to change any and every situation. It does, because if you change it to a positive note, a positive frame. So, I mean, our lives, we live in frames, every second is a frame, every minute is a scene, you know, and we have to make the most use out of each and every frame of our life. And it's not, I wouldn't say frame every second and frame every minute, but you know, frame the entirety of your life, and that can just the goodness, the good juices of it can literally trickle down into your life over time. And it's something that you just have to set once, and then that's it. You don't have to set it again. You just decide and accept that that is the title of whatever the thing is. Um, yeah, so I think this technique will help a lot of you out there. Um, Tell me what you think about this technique, if you can, and if you're enjoying the useful tips and the value, the consistent value that I'm giving on this channel, don't forget to leave a like and and subscribe to this button right here, if you can. That will really help me out on my journey as I help you on your journey. Yeah, so this technique doesn't, there's not much to talk about in this technique. Just use it in the right way and make it the use it sparingly, and you'll get far with it. And any situation that seems to be uh going down, just reframe it in a positive way, and it can just change the way you perceive it, is what I'm trying to say. And it can change the entire uh, situation, because we, our individual selves are one of the most powerful things that uh, exist in existence. And at the base, at the control center of our individual selves, is our mind. So the way that we see things is usually the way that it is, because our minds are so powerful. It determines what type of lives we live, and what type of things we do, what type of words we say. Our minds are at the center of it all. You know, it's our control center. So use your mind, use the power of your mind. It's the most powerful tool you have, and it shouldn't be overlooked, because it's something that's so so much underrated. It's underestimated most of the time. And it can be, it can be very beneficial if you know the power of it and know how to use it to your advantage. Yeah, so you know, I think I think that this day was a beautiful day for me. Um, but I'm still getting used to being on camera, because I'm not usually on camera all the time. But I've reframed it to a positive note, so I'm definitely gonna keep doing it. I think that's all for now, guys. Thank you for watching. The Tortoise Sage out.